Hello, sweet friends. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amy. I'm glad you're stopping by, and I hope you enjoy your time here. Now, last time we kicked off my Christmas decorating series over in our breakfast nook, which is here behind me. So for today, we're going to move on the opposite side of the kitchen. I'm super excited to share some kitchen vignettes that you can create and display on your countertops. We'll be hanging some wreaths on some cabinets, and we'll be putting up and decorating the first of many trees that we will decorate together this season. So I hope that you are looking forward to today's video. If you are, definitely give me a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I'd love if you would consider subscribing. I'm gonna grab a cup of hot cocoa. Why don't you do the same? And we can get started decorating. I hope you enjoy. So starting out today, I have this basket full of several decorating necessities, one of which are these zip ties or cable ties that I'm going to use to attach this garland to our chandelier here above our island. So I'm going to grab a step stool and try to weave this garland evenly throughout. To be prepared and save yourself some time, I can't recommend enough having a basket ready to take with you from room to room when decorating, especially during Christmas. Items that I think are essential to have in there are command strips and hooks in various sizes, a small leveler, batteries, ribbon, scissors, zip ties, monkey hooks, mounting putty, and tape. Working our way from top to bottom, next I want to add a few festive mini wreaths to the cabinets above our fridge and stove. These wreaths were an awesome find from Walmart this year, but I want to embellish them just a little further by adding some beautiful rust red velvet bows. To tie a bow with one-sided ribbon, you'll first want to make a rabbit ear that you pinch together with your thumb and index finger. Next, you'll take the ribbon from the backside and wrap around your thumb, securing that piece between your index finger and middle finger. Next, pull out enough ribbon to give yourself some slack to make another rabbit ear, but this time you'll twist the ribbon so that the velvet is facing forward, and then tuck that rabbit ear under the ribbon that is across your thumb and pull tightly. For the tails of your bow, you can cut it on an angle like I'm doing here, or even give it a dovetailed look. To attach the bows to the wreath, I'm taking this floral wire, sliding it under the loop in the back, and twisting it down. This creates two wired arms that I'll use to wrap around a branch, or in my case, the loop that I also fashioned with the floral wire to attach it securely. I like to use these light clips with the Velcro command strip that I cut to size to hang the wreath on the front of the cabinet. I'm adding back this gorgeous emerald green tea kettle to our stovetop and hanging these adorable gingerbread kitchen towels that I found on Amazon. If I haven't mentioned already, I will do my best to link items that I've decorated with or similar ones down in the description box just in case you're wanting to pick some of these items up for yourself. For the first kitchen counter vignette, I'm adding a couple of large cutting boards, one to ground the arrangement and one along the backsplash to conceal part of the outlet as well as to create a layered look. I'm also layering the ceramic tree platter for a pop of gorgeous green. Of course, in the kitchen you have to have functional pieces, so why not make them a decorative piece as well, like I'm doing here with this cute utensil holder with snowflakes. I'll add in my oil and vinegar set and this candle in a glass Christmas bauble that I believe I got from Target to complete this side. To the other side, I like to keep my lamp here and place it on this marble tray. But for Christmas, I'm adding this emerald green flock tree and a set of adorable gingerbread inspired salt and pepper shakers. Each season, I love to change out the decor on these kitchen hooks. For Christmas, it's no exception. I'm first coming in with this green sled, which is one of those nostalgic pieces that I've had for over 20 years. I also added an antique cast iron skillet, a cutting board that says peace, love, and joy, which are my absolute favorite words for Christmas, and this adorable gingerbread sifter that I found at TJ Maxx. Now, if you happen to miss any of my prior Shop With Me's for Christmas decor, I'll go ahead and link that down below. We shopped many of my favorites. In addition to TJ Maxx, we browsed Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Kirkland's, and Target. Lastly, I'm finishing up the hooks with this adorable gingerbread sheet pan that was from Hobby Lobby. However, I did give it a little facelift to resemble the Pottery Barn one by taking off all the colorful parts like scarves, bows, and buttons. I like to keep seasonal scented soaps next to our sink, and one of my favorite scents during Christmas is peppermint. This year, I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's Peppermint Hand Soap, and because I don't particularly like the packaging, I'm going to transfer it into this Christmas tree shaped dispenser to coordinate with all my other dark green elements going on in the room. Once again, I'm layering another charcuterie board along the backsplash. This one is one of my favorites. It has engraved trees, plus I love that it fits my combined themes of gingerbread and evergreen trees. In front of it, I'm adding 3 village canisters that I got last year from Kirkland's. After a quick sip of hot cocoa and a bite of cookie, like any good Christmas elf, it's time to get back to work and finish up the last countertop vignette. And yes, I bet you guessed, I'm adding yet another long charcuterie board to anchor this arrangement as well. For added interest, I'm coming in with this evergreen metal wall decor, but because this artwork is meant to be on a diagonal, causing the trees to look unlevel, my remedy to this is to bend one of the tree bases so that it creates a leg of sorts on which to anchor the whole piece in place. To complement all the baking items while still balancing the side of the board, I'm adding a taller tree embossed picture for a change in height. Then I'm going to add 2 of the gingerbread ramekins that came in a set of 4 that, if you remember, I used over on the coffee bar shelves to unite the 2 pieces. Then I'll pop back over to my basket of goodies, grab some batteries, and light up this adorable gingerbread house to finish things off. Now it's time to decorate our kitchen island, but first I'm going to move the basket and quickly wipe down the counter. What I like to use to really disinfect and clean and make our quartz counter sparkle is just rubbing alcohol. You can add an essential oil to your spray bottle for a more pleasing scent, but without that, the rubbing alcohol scent dissipates within minutes. For the most part, I like to keep the kitchen island decor pretty minimal in order to have space to meal prep and serve. So I like to group together 3 items and just off to one side. I'm first going to display this serving bowl that I just got from Target, a wicker basket filled with a pine stem arrangement, and this deer that looks like it's been sprinkled with sugar. I could have easily left this arrangement as is, but I just couldn't resist going just a little further. So inside the bowl, I'm adding a riser, a candle ring, and this adorable gingerbread candle that you might remember that I shared in my Christmas decor haul. Next, I'm adding a few real feel pine picks under the deer's feet and sprinkling in 3 gingerbread ornaments that I will also be using on the tree here in the kitchen. Okay, friends, it's finally time for the tree. I purchased this slim Kingswood fir tree last year from Amazon. And if I remember, it's a breeze to set up. I'll first get the base down and put the tree collar around it. This 7-foot National Tree Company tree is very slim with only a 29-inch base diameter, great for a small corner like we have here in our kitchen. It features a Power Connect system and 900 dual-color LED bulbs that can switch between white and multicolored lights. This feature also includes a switch to control 10 different light functions, allowing the bulbs to twinkle, flash, or fade on either color setting. Each year, I find starting from the bottom and working my way up, fluffing branch by branch, works the best. I work from the inside out on each branch, pulling some branches up while others down, and then some outwards. A good fanned out look is what I'm after. Once all the fluffing is done, it's time to gather up all the ornaments and picks that I'm planning on using. I store and organize tree decor by color, so for our kitchen, I've pulled out my bins with red, creams, and greens. I've laid out some old contenders like these bells and pinecone picks, plus some new ones, these wooden gingerbread snowflake ornaments, and these gingerbread houses. The smaller ones are from Hobby Lobby and are dupes for the McGee & Co. ornaments, and these larger houses are from Kirkland's, another good dupe for the Pottery Barn house. I also picked up this set of gingerbread baubles from Amazon, and I thought that striped glittery one might look nice too. As far as picks, I have these new gingerbread ones, plus some white and red berries too. To decorate the tree, I like to start with a tree topper. I'm using this beautiful star and securing it in place with some floral wire. Then I like to start adding picks all around it for a starburst or spray effect. In order to hide the long stems of the picks and to make this tree look more full and lush, I'm coming in with these pine branches with berries and arranging them sporadically around the entire tree. Once I'm happy with that, I'm next scattering the white berries throughout the body of the tree to tie in better with the tree topper. The next step I like to tackle is the ribbon, and I prefer to use sections that are 24 to 30 inches in length. I cinch them on the ends and then attach them to the tree with their branches to keep them in place. Then it's time to add all the fun ornaments. One technique that I like to use to keep the ornaments spaced and uniform around the tree is to hang them in a diamond pattern, keeping the diamond smaller at the top and a little bit wider towards the bottom. All right, well, I'm pretty much done and happy with the tree. I may come back in and add some red velvet bows to match the ones that I added on the candle sconces since the last video, but I'm not quite sure. I'd love to hear what you think. If I do make any changes after each room's decorate with me, no need to worry because I will share the complete finished look in my 2024 Christmas home tour at the end of all of my decorating. So you definitely don't want to miss that. All right, sweet friends, that pretty much wraps up today's Christmas decorating here in the kitchen for 2024. I hope that you enjoyed it, maybe got some new ideas that you can incorporate into your kitchens this year. I'd love to hear what was your favorite little vignette or area that we decorated. Now, if you did enjoy it, I'd appreciate a big thumbs up, maybe even a share over on your socials. That does help me out. And if you haven't already, I would love if you would consider subscribing. Now, as we end our time together, I always love to share a daily Bible verse. So today I'll be reading from Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you back next time for lots more Christmas decorating still to come. Have a fabulous rest of your day, and I will see you then. Take care, and God bless, friends. Bye, and Merry Christmas!